Anyone who started skiing in the 1990s is likely familiar with the Gart Brothers Sporting Goods Company. Jerry Gart dedicated his entire life to successfully developing the family sporting goods store and made it his personal mission to open up the sport of skiing to as many people as possible.
I don't think there's any question that Gart Brothers really exposed the entire state to all winter sports and summer sports, and really just, brought sports to the masses. And his passion, his commitment, his enthusiasm, his energy, love of, was just absolutely critical as this state made a transition to being one of the great outdoor places to live in the world.
There was never a doubt about what career path Jerry would follow. After spending 2 years at the University of Colorado in Boulder, where Jerry sold ski equipment from the store out of the trunk of his car, he officially joined the family business, Gart Brothers Sporting Goods in downtown Denver in 1953.
I think the big thing was family. In the early days, everyone who came here was a survivor, and it was a survivor mentality. And it really took all of the family working together as a team to make something work. And I think that rubbed off on my brother, and especially my father. He had a very special relationship with my father. They just were on the same page from start to finish.
He really was unique in combining fun with business, and really was able to do both and enjoy both.
It turns out Jerry possessed a real knack for developing the sporting goods store, as well as making skiing affordable and accessible for more people.
Jerry, you were a person that influenced my career in skiing with your understanding of the markets and your understanding of skier behavior. And it's a real treat for me to see you inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Ever heard of the Sneagrab preseason ski sale? Jerry came up with the idea for an annual preseason ski sale and called it Sneagrab, which is bargains spelled backwards. In the early years, Jerry would travel around Colorado ski resorts, buying the leftover, unsold inventory from the mountain shops. Then he would sell it at his annual sale for half of retail cost. This sale became one of the largest in the country and offered a great value for skiers.
So, talking about bringing skiing to the masses, you really have to talk about Sneagrab. And Dad started Sneagrab. The legend is that he was in Seattle with a friend of ours by the name of Yosh Nakagawa, and they wrote down bargains on a cocktail napkin and turned the cocktail napkin upside down, and it said Sneagrab. And really, I think in some ways Sneagrab outgrew Gart Brothers as a brand name, and it's something that people really trusted. And that, without question, created hundreds of thousands, if not millions of skiers, and brought it so that people could afford to get into the sport.
Well, I think it's bargains spelled backwards, although I'm not sure about that. I've heard that. But it was a part of Jerry creating an industry, not only in skiing, but in all mountain sports in the summer and winter. And he was on the cutting edge. I mean, he was the Steve Jobs of our sport in our state.
Gart Brothers grew at the same time Colorado grew. And if you think about the period of when Sneagrab really became a real phenomenon, that was the same time there was this massive growth in skiing in Colorado, and it was exposed to so many different people. And so really it was kind of a side-by-side type relationship. It all happened at the same time, and as it extended beyond just a few to the many, he was really able to ride that wave.
In an unprecedented move, Jerry successfully developed Gart Brothers into an enormous store known as the Sport Castle, which became a Denver landmark. The Sport Castle offered the customary selection of top name brands, as well as an indoor ski machine, which allowed 4 people to learn to ski at the same time.
This was before there was Circuit City or Toys R Us or any of these big box stores. The Sports Castle really was one of the first big box retailers in the country.
He wanted to be a professional at everything. He wanted us to be professional at everything that we did. And that was the big thing about the Sports Castle. It lended itself toward specialty shops within the big store. And that was really his big idea.
Dad was famous for the Saturday morning meetings, and every Saturday he would be up there very much like a preacher, and it would be, if you can't take great care of the customer today, go home. And that was what he was about all the time, was just that passion and that intensity, and be the best or get out of here.
In the early 1970s, Jerry rented out the entire Arapahoe Basin ski area and brought hundreds of people up to the annual Gart Brothers Ski Fest. Thousands of people learned to ski at discounted rates at the annual Denver Post Gart Brothers Ski School. And as one of the founders of the Colorado Ski Country USA Ski Lift program, which offered a scheduled bus service to transport skiers to the mountains, Jerry addressed environmental and traffic concerns.
Yeah, that was
We had
cool.
a free ski day for Gart Brothers customers at A Basic. How the hell did he talk? I think that was Larry Jump. How did he talk him into giving us the mountain for one day for all of our customers?
But he promoted it. He would promote it in the Denver Post or on the TV, and again, get people to be able to ski that hadn't or couldn't afford it. And I think that's really how he changed the ski industry.
Jerry, he woke up in the morning early and he was always promoting the ski industry. I remember he had Vail's first gondola in his store down there in Denver, and he had that energy and passion that any great entrepreneur has that's successful, and he epitomizes kind of the Colorado ideal entrepreneur.
It was all about business, but it was good for the community, like Kenny said, but it was also, he knew that if he could get more people to Denver and excited about what we have to offer in Denver and Colorado, that was good for the community, and it was also good for business.
A true retailing and ski industry pioneer, Jerry contributed immeasurably to the growth of the ski industry, particularly in Colorado.
So as was said here tonight, it's such a unique opportunity to do something that you can enjoy and love, and I think, John, you were so articulate about the outdoors and what a treat it is to be able to create a business and enjoy the wonderful things that we enjoyed as a family over multi-generations is truly very special. So thank you so much to Andy and Harry for your nice words, for Dave Scott for your help in this evening, and congrats to all the other inductees, and thank you very much on behalf of our dad and our family.